What if waiting too long to retire could cost you thousands of dollars? A new Social Security trustee report warns that the retirement trust funds could face a shortfall by late 2032. If Congress doesn't act, benefits could be reduced by 22% across the board. Now, before you panic, let's be clear. Social Security is not expected to disappear. Retirees would still receive benefits, but potentially at a reduced level if lawmakers fail to make changes before then. So, the big question many Americans are asking is, should I retire before 2032? Hi, if we haven't met before, I'm Nancy, and in this video, we'll discuss what the latest projections mean, why some retirees are reconsidering the retirement timeline, and 5 reasons you may want to start planning sooner than rather later. Reason number 1, the window of certainty is closing. For decades, Social Security has been one of the most reliable sources of retirement income. But according to the latest trustee report, the retirement trust fund is now projected to be depleted by late 2032, early than previous estimates. If no legislative solution is enacted, incoming payroll taxes would only cover about 78% of scheduled benefits. This doesn't mean that benefit cuts are guaranteed. Congress has stepped in before to address Social Security funding issues. However, some future retirees are looking on the uncertainty and deciding they'd rather begin retirement while current rules remain in place. Reason number 2, you may want to lock in your retirement plan. Many retirement plans were built around a specific Social Security estimate. Maybe you calculated your budget based on receiving a certain amount every month. A potential reduction, even if temporary, could force retirees to make difficult adjustments later. That's why some people nearing retirement are reviewing their plans now. They're asking, can I retire sooner? Should I claim benefits early? Do I need additional income sources? The goal isn't fear, the goal is preparation. Reason number 3, healthy years are precious. One of the biggest retirement regrets people mention in waiting too long. Many retirees spend decades saving for retirement. Then they reach their late 60s or 70s and realize they no longer have the same energy they had once. Whether Social Security changes or not, time is something none of us can get back. Some future retirees are deciding they'd rather enjoy retirement while they're still healthy, enough to travel, explore hobbies, and spend quality time with family. For them, retiring sooner has become about quality of life, not just the money. Reason number 4, working longer isn't always an option. Financial planners often recommend delaying retirement, but reality doesn't always cooperate. Many Americans work physically demanding jobs. Others face layoffs, health issues, caregiving responsibility, or age discrimination. Not everyone can simply choose to work until 70. If you're already close to retirement age, it may make sense to create a backup plan today instead of assuming you'll be able to keep working indefinitely. Having options creates flexibility, and flexibility creates peace of mind. Reason number 5, Congress may act, but nobody knows how. Here's the important part. Most experts believe lawmakers will eventually address Social Security financial challenges. The problem is nobody knows exactly what the solution will look like. Possible changes could include higher payroll taxes, raising the retirement age, modifying benefits for future retirees, changes to taxation of benefits. At this point, nobody knows which path Congress may choose. That's one reason many near retirees are paying closer attention than ever before. What should you do right now? Step 1. Review your Social Security statement. Step 2. Estimate your retirement expenses. Step 3. Reduce unnecessary debt. Step 4. Build additional income source if possible. And step 5. Create a retirement plan that doesn't depend entirely on Social Security. The more diversified your retirement income, the less vulnerable you'll be to future changes. Now, the good news. Here's what often gets left out of the headlines. Even if the trust funds become depleted, Social Security isn't expected to stop paying benefits altogether. Ongoing payroll taxes will continue funding a large portion of benefits. Current projections indicate roughly 78% of scheduled benefits could still be paid if no reforms occur. And history shows that Congress has addressed Social Security financing problems before. So while the situation deserves attention, it doesn't necessarily justify panic. The real lesson here isn't that you should rush into retirement tomorrow. The lesson here is that retirement planning matters more than ever. If you're within a few years of retirement, now is the time to review your finances, understand your Social Security options, and decide what retirement timeline makes the most sense for your life. Because whether Congress acts next year or 5 years from now, being prepared gives you something incredibly valuable: confidence. Now, what about you? Are you preparing to retire before 2032? Or do you expect to keep working longer? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video about retirement, Social Security, and making the most out of life after 60, be sure to subscribe and join us for the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.